Hi everyone, this is J.A. I have 4 friends with me today. Mobinng, Sion,
Nah.
Ghost,
Huh? What was going on?
and Windwalker.
Your mom?
And we're here to do a really stupid quiz. So let's get started. I threw everyone's Minecraft avatar into an upscaling AI, and that's what it gave me.
Hey, that one looks better than the...
Mine.
Yeah, it did pretty good once I bullied it into doing pretty good. Ghost, it has absolutely no idea how to put goggles anywhere other than on your forehead, or other than over your eyes. I tried. It will not put them on your forehead. Refuse.
Well,
it will put a second set on your forehead
everything.
Sometimes.
Those look less like goggles and more like extra-large aviators.
That's because all the ones with goggles are terrible.
Sarnon looks like he's straight out of Doom.
Personally, I think he looks like young Anakin.
Yeah,
I can totally see that.
Yeah?
I hate sand. It gets
Like-
everywhere.
Okay.
If that comes into my Jedi
watched it.
temple, I'm expecting it to slaughter the younglings, you know.
Mobinng's looks really familiar, and I don't know from where.
He kind of looks like Woody.
I would say Barry from Archer.
He also looks like Archer
Yeah.
from Archer. Or Barry from
love it.
Archer.
It's just the blue eyes that are doing it. That's the Barry, where I'm getting the Barry vibes.
Yeah.
I'm going to team up with Windwalker for this quiz because we got to keep the anime side going.
Well, unfortunately, this is not a team quiz. This is a Jeopardy-style quiz. We have 5.5 categories. We have you added a question from that, where I added a question from something that maybe one of you will know.
Yeah, I don't think I've read any of those. This is going to be interesting.
And it's
Yeah.
not actually related to the picture used.
Oh,
Is
Great.
that 50 Shades of Grey?
Because I had actually read Hucked In a long time ago.
We have impasta category, where something about the question has to do with an imposter among a group of other things. We have the anime eyes category, where you're given a close-up of an anime eye and have to identify whose eye is that and what anime is it from. Then we have the religion and politics category, that should be self-explanatory. And the anything goes category for questions I didn't know where else to stick them.
Well, given that everything in religion and politics looks like it's something not an Earth religion or politic, this could get interesting.
Good. And these are the Jeopardy style ones. You get the score for getting it. If you miss it, it goes to someone else to try. Some of these are multiple choice. If you get down to one option, we're done. You don't get a free answer for eliminating all the multiple choices.
Sure. Only bad answers category.
Yes, only bad answers is a special category. It's a stack of questions. We'll start at the top question and march down. Each one you get correct is a 0.25 multiplier on your final score.
Oh boy.
Belatro style. All of them are family.
Yes.
All of them are family.
I don't understand
Feud
some of the words you're
quizzes.
saying right now.
All of them are Family Feud quiz questions where someone gave a ridiculously stupid bad answer. And
Oh,
we're
no.
looking for that answer. This is the September for in what month of pregnancy does a woman begin to show she is pregnant?
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh boy.
So, who wants to start us off here?
I'll start off.
All right, Ghost, which category?
You
first off,
add a...
How are we buzzing in? Or are we just shouting?
This is going to be a turn. Someone's turn. They select a category. They get first dibs on answering. After that, we'll go in a rotation.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go for you add a question from that for 600.
All right, you added a question for that for 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
The question is, what are the Talani Mass and why do mages hate them?
I understood one of the words you said in that sentence. What is popcorn smell?
Also, answers do not have to be phrased as a question. Just say whatever.
Are we looking from what world is this in, or like?
Nope. If you know the world, that helps you answer it. But we're just looking for what are the Talani Mass and why do mages hate them?
What is they're made of popcorn and they have popcorn smell?
I'm afraid that is the wrong answer.
Oh.
Windwalker, it's over to you.
Oh gosh. So
One goes for jumping straight to the 600s. You know.
I'm debating either Skyrim or Wheel of Time, or maybe like Shannara or something like that. Is this like an elite group of assassins that hunt down mages and they're like specially mage killers?
Close, but not quite.
Huh!
Mobinng?
What are the mass? They are mass, and the mages don't like them because of the eyes.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Sarnon, do you want to answer this one?
Honestly, I feel like they have like anti-magical properties. Like they can't like go into the mines, so mages can't, influence them in some way.
We're going to give this one to Sarnon. The Talani Mass are an immortal undead race from the Malazan. The entire race is linked to the Talan Warren, making them immortal and also undead. This completely makes them immune from all magic.
So, you said mass, and I definitely heard mask.
Same here.
This will be a common
Yeah.
theme in this category.
You absolute ass.
Okay. Okay.
Windwalker, it's your turn to select a question.
Well, okay. Let's go Anime Eyes for the Bakugan.
Anime Eyes for a Bakugan. Whose eye is this and what's it from?
Oh.
Name of the
Oh
eye.
my gosh. I can't remember the main character. I know this eye though.
Do you know what it's from?
I want to say it's from the Seven Deadly Sins, from the main character. But I can't remember his name.
Well, it doesn't matter because that is not the eye.
Okay.
This brings us to Mobinng. Whose eye is this?
Well, my answer was the same as Windwalker's, so I'm gonna say Kogias. His obviously not Lelouch, but some other character.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Sarnon?
So you feel like this is like Hunter x Hunter. I don't know who the character would be, but maybe Kurapika? I'm not sure if that's even the right character name.
Oh, the dude with the blue overalls?
This is Kurapika's Scarlet Eyes from Hunter
Oh
x
my-
Hunter.
Ah.
What?
Yep, that's him.
Oh my god. Like,
No.
just the art style just looked like Hunter x Hunter. It's anime.
Obviously,
No.
we have a leader in this quiz.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Mobinng, your turn for a question.
Let's do the anything goes for the Master Ball.
All right, anything
boy.
goes for a Master Ball. What type of bird is this?
Oh god. This, god dang.
We're fucked.
I've seen this clip. I'm, god dang it. I'll give the same answer that Brennan gave. An unifowl or whatever he said.
Pretty happy with yourself, huh? This is not a real bird.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Yeah. Ah, god dang it.
Sarnon, would you like more free points?
like something from freaking like a Monster Hunter realistic image. I don't really know though. Paradise Bird?
I'm afraid not. Ghost.
What is a blue feathered thunder chicken?
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Windwalker.
This is like right at the edge of my like brain. This is some like coin back turquoise guinea fowl or something like that. No, because it's actually a well, whatever. I definitely don't know it.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. The answer we were going for is the...
This is the greater sage grouse.
Yep.
There we
Yep.
go. Yep.
What?
I'm giving the same face that Brennan is giving right there.
no one gets that one.
So, okay, transiting to those eyes, though.
Uh-huh.
Check the chat. Same art style.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Whose turn is it?
right. It is
It should be Sarnon's turn. I just went.
Sarnon's turn. Yeah,
I will
that's
take I have special eyes for 300.
anime eyes for Manga Kyosharinga. Whose eye is this?
Ah, God.
Kokias
dang
and
it.
Lush.
God
That
dang it.
is Lelouch's eye from Code Geass.
Is it too early to say I want to stab you?
No, it is never too early to say that.
I'm winning this.
GoFundMe for Slapajay.
We don't have that.
Sarnon, beware the Ides of April.
Speaking of
My
being
bride.
there, Ghost, it is your selection this time.
Hey man, I'll go for Impasta for 600.
Impasta for 600. Oh, you're gonna hate these. Which of these
Nah.
real armored vehicles is actually a tank?
What is D?
Oh, so you're saying of the four pictures, one is only one is classed as a tank.
That's correct. I'm afraid it is not D. That is a MSTAS self-propelled howitzer.
Bless you.
Windwalker.
Well, it's not A, because that looks like a radar deck, and it's probably not C, but knowing you, I might go with it anyway. Oh. I'm still going to go with B. I gotta...
I'm afraid that is the M10 Booker. It is an assault gun, and definitely
Yeah.
not a light tank.
Yeah.
Brings us over to Mobinng.
I'll go with A.
I'm afraid that is the Bradley fighting vehicle. Not light. The Bradley fighting vehicle. It is an armored infantry transport.
Yeah, see, I knew my guess
Yeah.
at C was right, but no, I had to go with
Yeah.
B.
The correct answer is the M50 Ontos light tank destroyer, which some idiots scrapped.
I go with C.
Unfortunately for the multiple choice questions, the last multiple choice is not given to anyone.
Yeah, I know. Go for C.
So no one got that. This brings us back to Windwalker.
Alright, we haven't opened up Impasta yet, so let's
Actually,
do
we just
Impasta
did.
for 100.
That was Impasta.
Oh, that was? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we haven't opened up religion and politics. So let's do religion and politics for the Sith.
Religion and politics for the Sith.
Or I guess the Empire? Whatever the first one is. 100?
Oh, yes, the Empire. Why can't/didn't Elon Musk run for president?
Oh,
Oh God.
I know this.
Uh,
I don't think it's going to get past Mobinng then.
okay. Let's see here. I'm going to guess he's not a U.S.-born citizen.
That is correct. Do you know where he's from?
The Czech Republic?
He is
Oh.
from South
South
Africa.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I knew that.
born to a Canadian and a South African, so you can't even say, well, his parents were American.
Honestly, if it would have gotten to me, I would have just completely made up a really stupid answer.
But hey, you're on the board. That's what
Well,
counts.
I mean, that makes me and Sarnon, so you know what?
I
We
know
can take
what.
a flying leap at this point.
Mobinng! What would you like to go with?
Anything goes. Beast Ball.
Anything goes for Beast Ball. What year was this device, the Amstrad Emailer Plus, released? For this question, in case of ties, we're doing Price is Right rolls.
1991.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Sarnon.
Let's see. This honestly looks like something that would be like 1982.
I'm afraid that is also incorrect. Ghost Rider.
Damn.
Give me a second here.
Don't Google it.
So it has internet, so it's after 1993.
It has a phone connection.
Shush. Let's go for 1998.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Windwalker.
Okay, can I ask a question about its marketing?
Ask the question. Sure.
Was this marketed as a personal carry device or a thing for your desk?
A thing for your desk.
Okay, so I'm going to say, like, 2001.
Windwalker gets this one as being the closest. This was released in 2002
Oh.
as a follow-up to the emailer from 2000, and it was replaced by the E3 Superphone emailer with video phone capability and ZX Spectrum games.
Because you had to get in before Palm Pilots, and they were like 2008, 2009. So it's like, and it
The
definitely
what?
wasn't 90s tech because it was a little bit too refined.
Interesting.
You expect it to be the 90s, though, which is why it's a fun question. So, Sarna.
Let's see here. How about Impasta for Demon Tongue?
Impasta for Demon Tongue. What? This is a Grosse Messer. Why is it technically not a sword?
Honestly, the blade is a bit more curved, and the handle looks like a knife. So honestly, I think it counts more as like a machete style type of sword. Honestly, I feel like it's the shape that makes it like it's not technically a sword.
Well, I'm going to give it to you. It is a big knife. The handle is a knife construction instead of a tang and pommel. It was made by the Guild of Knife Makers, not the Guild of Sword Makers.
Booyah! Nice, baby.
So what? The tang went all the way through the handle?
The tang is supposed to go all the way through the handle, and then the pommel holds the handle on. But in a Grosse Messer, it's a two-part handle that has been pinned to a solid metal core.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I knew the handle looked kind of sus.
And here I was going to go with the cross guard.
It also has an interesting crossguard. Ghost Rider!
Honestly, I feel like other swords have cross guards though.
They do, but
Well, yeah,
that one-
lots of them have cross guards, but not in a plus shape.
this one has this extra little thing there
That
that's
nub.
not standard, but is very common on Grosse Messers. This brings us to Ghost Rider. To pick a question.
You add a question from that for 100.
All right, that is, you added a question from that for Cymbalina. Let me pull up my questions
Oh
list.
no.
What is a Silmaril, and why are they coveted?
Oh my god.
If this gets to me, I'm going to be so happy.
It might get to some other people, don't worry about that. Because I've only ever played the first game in the series and whatever else I played with you guys. What'd you say that was?
Oh, I didn't say this was it. I asked,
No,
what
no,
is
not
a
this.
Silmaril? And why is it? Why are they so coveted?
Subarus are very coveted because they have sideways engines in them.
Windwalker, would you like to give the correct answer?
I don't know. Is anyone else going to guess, or are we stumped land?
Well, you're next after Ghosts. So.
Oh, well, beautiful. All right. Silmarils are 3 gems that were created by Feanor and have the light of the trees in them, and they're the only things to retain that light after the trees were destroyed by Morgoth and his buddy Ungoliant.
I'm afraid we need a slightly more complete answer. Yes, that was.
Dude, I read the whole slide. I didn't even need to. I had noted in your slide.
The
Oh my
entire
God.
slide.
Who's a Lord of the Rings nerd?
So you're telling me it's not a Subaru?
Not a Subaru.
It's a set
Well,
of
it is.
three gemstones.
It is.
Well,
now
that explains why
Windwalker's
you use the
question.
Triforce.
Oh gosh, that means it's my turn to pick one, isn't it?
It does. It is. It's yours.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do
Bad
religion for
answers only.
200.
Bad answers only is still untouched. Religion for 200. What is the origin of the Little Jack Horner nursery rhyme? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie, put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I."
Was it like some bishop who was smuggling church titles and stuff like that and stole several things from the Catholic Church?
Not quite. Right, we'll see if someone else has a better answer.
Okay.
Mobinng.
Yeah. Is it German?
I'm afraid not.
No. Okay. I didn't think so. That was my answer.
Sarna.
Priesthood like little boys.
That is not the right answer. Ghost.
What is the plum factory produced too many plums and they wound up in the Christmas pie factory, so now there's plums in the Christmas pies?
We're going to give this one to Windwalker. King Henry VIII was going around confiscating Catholic Church property. The Abbey of Glastonbury had the great idea to preemptively send some of the deeds in a pie to the king, and they sent it with young Jack Horner, who lifted the deed to Manor of Mells while he was delivering.
Right. I knew they were hidden in a pie, but I couldn't remember the exact context around it.
Honestly, that was surprised that was in religion and politics.
It's a king
Religious.
confiscating king or church property.
I mean,
What else
it's a
would it be?
perfect match.
I honestly just had no idea it was that was the origin of it.
Sure.
Mobinng.
I mean, obviously true.
Let's do religion and politics for 500.
Religion and politics for the Jedi. Which of the Crusades were actually successful in that they retook Jerusalem?
The second crusade?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The Second Crusade was a massive flop. Sarna!
Fifth? The fifth one?
The Fifth Crusade was not successful either. Ghost!
I would have to say the 9th because they brought in Subarus.
Absolutely not.
Wasn't that the one where they sacked Byzantium?
No. The 9th was the one where everyone forgot what they were doing, I think.
What?
But it is over to you to guess the successful Crusades.
We'll go with the 3rd, because I doubt it was the 1st.
It was not the 3rd. The only successful ones were the 1st and the 6th.
Oh.
In the Second Crusade, the Crusaders were losing, Zara? Whatever it is, and they sacked a completely random Muslim city instead. Third Crusade, the Crusaders didn't really do anything, and lost the entire crusading states. Fourth Crusade, they sacked Constantinople and Zara for no reason. Fifth Crusade, they didn't get support from Frederick when they were expecting it, and self-destructed when they could have won. Sixth Crusade, Fred sent a letter asking for Jerusalem and successfully bartered it. And then from the seventh on, they just kind of forgot the plot of the Crusades.
And obviously the Ford is the worst.
Oh yes, obviously.
The Ford.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Ended up in
before.
France.
That's kind of throwing it
ended
back
up in
into my
Spain.
department of understanding.
What was that one, Wyatt?
The one that ended up in Spain.
The fourth?
Like there was like half a crusading army wandering around Spain, and they're just like, "Here, let's start an Inquisition."
Not sure which one that one was, but the fourth was when they sacked Constantinople.
No. The Ford. The Ford.
Yes, the Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just that's a Spanish
Look,
Inquisition.
I thought it was the third, and forgot
Hey
to
man,
check.
they had to ford a lot of rivers. All right.
Anyhow, who got that one? Oh, right, no one got that one.
If I was my
God.
secondary guess, I would have got it, but that doesn't count.
Sarnon to continue securing his lead.
Let's see. How about anything goes for? Is that a timer ball like that's fun 400?
Anything goes for a timer ball. Which one was that? That was this one. What is the Antikythera mechanism?
What the hell?
Bless you.
I feel like it's like a Rube Goldberg machine, but like an early version of it, or maybe like that's made out of clockwork.
Not quite. Ghost, would you like to take a stab at this one?
Is it that weird machine that they pulled up over by like Greece? That like was from the ancient Greeks? Question mark.
It is. Do you know what it does?
I think it does like what? Something with the night sky. I can't remember what.
Close enough.
It's a star chart. For
It is
sure.
an ancient moon phase eclipse calendar predictor box that they dug up out of a Greek strait.
that's
I'm on the board.
Ah,
I'm gonna say we're definitely brothers because we think similarly.
speaking of being on the board, it's your choice to pick a question from the board.
I don't feel good about this.
Bad answers only, still untapped.
I'll go for. You added a question from Matt for 500.
All right, added a question from that for Operation Dark Heart. What is the Orbi-vator?
God.
I'm sorry. Did you say Orbi-vator?
I said Orbi-vator.
I know what
Orville-vator.
this is.
Or for
Couldn't
Windwalker.
be any more straightforward of a question. What is the Orbi-vator?
What is a popcorn brand?
That is incorrect. Windwalker.
Okay.
Underwater, a jellyfish variant.
That is incorrect. Mobinng.
If I don't get this one right, there's something wrong.
I agree with this statement.
It's a sky elevator on the planet Qui.
It is the orbital elevator in Mobing's own award-winning novel.
Oh my god.
Like as soon as I heard you say Orbi-vator, I knew it was from Quasi Daisy.
I was actually hoping to get Windwalker on that with the Orb of Alder.
I got points!
You got points.
Hell
You're
yeah,
all
you
on
do.
the board. This is a great day. Speaking of being all on the board, it's Windwalker's question.
You know, we're all over the board, that's for sure.
Except on the bad answers. No one's gone there.
You know, Impasta. Let's do an Impasta for 400.
Impasta for a handgun. Which of these D&D features is a racial feature, not a class feature?
Hold on here.
And I can read them to you if you don't want to do all the reading yourself.
No, I can read.
Oh,
I did graduate high school.
What are you implying about our audience who can't read?
Wow.
Actually, sorry. Graduating high school is not necessarily a guarantee that you can read.
Not in these days.
Yep.
As according to half my graduating class or something like that.
No surprise there.
Well, and there's a crazy high percentage of people who's like, after high school, have never read a book. It's like 70%. It's massive.
Wow.
It's annoyingly large.
Tangents!
Slash tangent.
I want to go with B.
B, do I have these clicked? I do. Is the Circle of Dreams Druid's Hidden Path feature.
Oh.
This brings us to Mobinng. I hope you've been reading these.
Sure. Totally have read them. I'm gonna go with C.
C is the Restore Balance class feature of the Clockwork Soul Sorcerer.
Yep, I knew that.
Saruman!
Yeah. Well, see, now I know the answer.
Say D, actually.
D is the Born in the Saddle feature of the Cavalier Fighter.
Damn it.
The answer was A, which is the Celestial Revelation Radiant Consumption feature of the Asimar.
Oh man, I don't even get to ask.
Cleric feature
Interesting.
for the light domain. Except for it might be a slightly bigger radius for the light domain cleric.
It's slightly different. This one is a transformation for 1 minute.
Yeah, I did not.
I
quite
want
read
to change
that
my
book
answer.
enough.
Can I answer?
There's no damage in there.
I'm afraid not, Ghost, on the 4 multiple choices.
Okay, fine.
Which one was that? Impasta for a handgun? Yes.
Actually, this
Mobinng.
means Ghost. You need to choose more of the multiple choice questions.
How am I going to do
An
that?
option on them.
But if Sarno
let's
picks
go.
them, you get a 50-50 on them.
Let's
Yeah.
go Anime Eyes for 500.
Anime Eyes for a Renegon. Whose eye is this? What's it from?
Is this one from like Blue Exorcist or something?
I don't believe it is.
Then no.
Sarnon!
No,
Whose eyes is this, and what's it from?
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not a very
Sword Art Online?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Ghost!
Oh fuck, oh sh...
I'm afraid not.
Okay, so my issue here is that I don't watch any animes that are like after 2000, so this is not working in my favor.
I don't know if that's relevant.
Can
to
I
this
phone a
question.
friend?
I mean, I can't stop you from asking a friend something here. You know.
Hey, Mobinng. I mean, like,
I'm gonna skip this call.
My friend did not answer his phone.
That is really unfortunate. Do you have an answer for us?
What is the Legend of Zelda animated series?
It's an anime from Legend of Zelda. Oh, that was your answer.
9-1.
No. Mobinng, would you like to take a crack at this one?
I mean,
Isn't it Windwalker's turn?
Sorry, Windwalker. I thought Windwalker, but I said Mobinng.
yeah, is this kombucha from a certain magical codex?
No, it is not.
Is this Demon Slayer?
This is not Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
This owes Leonardo Watch's all-seeing eye from Keke-sen, also called Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Who's even watched that?
I don't know, but that's his eye.
I haven't.
The hell, man!
It's the Renegade question. It's supposed to be hard. Sign on.
Only bad answers.
All right, only bad answers. Reminder that we are looking for the worst answer to this that someone actually gave on the show. Give me a boy's name that starts with the letter H.
Oh no.
Hangry.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Ghost.
Damn.
Would you like to try to answer this?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. What is Honda?
That is incorrect. Windwalker.
Helen?
Good guess, but no. Mobinng.
Help me?
I'm afraid not.
Give me a boy's name that starts with the letter H.
Jose.
The correct answer is Jose.
I went the wrong H.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Ghost.
I'll go for religion and politics for 600.
Excellent. Religion and politics for the Rebel Alliance. How many treaties of Paris have there been? Only counting treaties of Paris, not something else. Like the Paris Peace, of course. Not
That's
accounting
Las
treaty
Vegas.
Of other place signed in Paris. That is also Las Vegas. According to the Wikipedia disambiguation page for the Treaty of Paris. Price is right.
I didn't even know Paris had trees.
Actually, this one we're going to use closest, not Price is Right.
Fuck. Let's say 60.
All right, you've chalked in for 60. I don't believe that is the correct answer, but your guess has been noted. Windwalker.
Well, he went with 60. Let's go the other end. 5.
That is incorrect. Mobinng.
I'll go with 1.
That is very incorrect.
Lanny, which space do you want to
12?
Say 61.
There have been 36 treaties of Paris. I will have to get up my calculator here.
Why do they need so many treaties?
A lot of people like
They've been around
treaties
for a
of
while.
Paris. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You are exactly tied. Exact split.
You have a tiebreaker around here, right?
You know what? Let's go make up a tiebreaker. How many Defenestrations of Prague have there been?
Wait, how many what?
Defenestrations of Prague.
Oh my goodness.
And this one is just between Sarnon and Ghost. Starting with Ghost.
I'm sorry. Could what? How many How
many Defenestrations of Prague have there been?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Would you please be able to repeat the answer for me?
Yes. The question is, how many Defenestrations of Prague have there been?
Well, they're not true Defenestrations of Prague if they're not from Prague. So,
These are all from Prague.
Well, they are from the Prague region of Prague.
This is also correct.
4.
All right. Sarnon.
I'm gonna go 10.
The correct answer was 3.
Okay.
At least 3 notable ones.
And I am saving this Wikipedia article for later reading because this
What,
looks
Definistrations of
intriguing.
Prague?
Yes.
Give me a quick scan through. Is any of them the Moose?
No, they're old. Like 1419, 1483, and 1618.
No, like Tycho Brahe's Moose was involved in a defenestration in Prague.
The fuck?
No.
What?
Okay.
Moose
fuck
does
are we
not show up in
talking
the
about?
article.
Defenestration, by the way, is throwing someone out a window to kill them. Windwalker, it is your turn
Killing
to
them
select a
isn't part of the thing, it's just throwing them out the window.
Oh, well. There's that then. And it's your turn to select a question from the board.
Have you added a question from that for 400? The book title I can't read, it's too small.
All right, that is, you added a question from that from the Scarlet Letter. What are Sun Tzu's 5 classifications of spies?
Oh. Good, bad, and dead?
That's only 3 categories.
Yeah, I know, I'm struggling to come up with 5. Like, embedded and permanent, temporary, embedded, dead. I don't know. Yeah, permanent, temporary, embedded, dead, and spying on us. Opposition spies.
I'm afraid those, I think 7 answers
Yeah, that sounds about right.
aren't correct. Mobinng.
Enemy forces, our own, I don't know, third party, dead and alive.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Sarnon.
Salty. You're sweet.
That is correct.
What?
No, it's not. Go.
Well, you might misheard spices as spies. I'm gonna hurt someone.
They love to eat their spies.
All right, Ghost, what is your answer for this one?
Well, you see,
I don't like to qualify.
I was so close to reading this book, but instead I've read a lot from Lao Tzu. So yeah, the peaceful option instead of the other somewhat peaceful option.
Spies are peaceful.
Yeah, the Art of War is kind of peaceful.
Here's the problem. I've started reading it. I haven't got to this part yet.
I intentionally
good
picked
book.
something not
Yeah.
in the first chapter.
So I very similar to Sarnon 42's answer. I'll have to say the uncarved block, the chalice that is not overflowing, the untouched nature. I don't have a good answer for this.
All right. The correct answer is local spies, inside spies, double spies, doomed spies, and surviving spies. So some of those were pretty close, Windwalker.
Okay, yeah.
This brings us to Mobinng to ask a question. Bad answer.
Arnold.
Let's go with, I don't know, Imposta for 200.
Imposter for the imposter. All right. Which of these comic books, real comic book superheroes, is an actual Marvel hero?
Marvel hero, huh?
I suppose Marvel super. I don't remember if these are all superheroes.
I'm going to go with D.
D is The Woman in Red from AC Comics, now public domain, not actually acquired by anyone.
Huh.
Sarnon!
Let's see, I want to go B.
B is the Hawk, a DC
Ah.
hero.
Damn it!
Ghost.
Cool costume, though.
Oh yeah.
I'll go for what is C?
It's a superhero. C is the Nighthawk from Marvel Comics.
Yeah, Nighthawk.
So that is correct, Ghost. Mobinng needs to start pulling his points.
Hey, Jay, give me another, 30 points.
I mean, sure, why not? Yeah.
See, it's that easy, guys!
Can I get 1 million infinite points?
That'd be
Well,
hard
it
to
is your
say.
turn
power
to
of
ask a
C.
question.
It's my turn.
Yep. And this one's go.
How about only bad answers again?
Only bad answer.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no. Name something that follows the word port.
Selena follows the word or.
That is what the question says.
Balls.
Funny answer, but unfortunately not the correct bad answer.
Damn.
Ghost
My wife.
is an answer to a later question. But no.
My wife.
Actually, that one's not. A rejected one was people you could not have sex with your eyes open. The answer being my husband.
God damn it.
So pretty close, but decided not to go with that one. Windwalker.
I think I saw this one.
Would you like to give Mobinng a shot at it then?
Yeah, I'll give him a shot, yeah.
All right, Mobinng.
Windwalker, you should take it because I also saw the slide.
I think we have a tie.
Coupon?
Yes.
Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh?
You pine. Pork you pine.
Pork. He said cupine. Cupine. What? What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard. I feel you. It's number one.
Oh, my mama.
Pow. It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to be number one on YouTube, but it ain't going to be number one up there. I can bet every dollar I got. You the only person that said cupine. Cupine!
Cupine. You know, porcupine.
Yep. So I get a multiplier for speed reading
Mm-hmm.
and paying attention.
Ghost.
Oh, shoot. I was tending the fire. What's going on?
It's your turn to pick a question.
Ah, yes. Good, good. I'll go
40
for
stars?
Enemy Eyes for 600.
Anime eyes for heavy breathing and a Rinashargon. Whose eye is this? What's it from?
Can I phone a friend?
Absolutely. I mean, you can ask a friend.
Sarnon.
It's like Helsing, honestly. I'm not sure if Helsing is a Funimation thing, though.
Jay, did you literally search the weirdest anime eyes and just grab?
No. I limit it to eyes with powers.
Okay.
But these are all, I believe, from the most powerful anime eyes list.
Okay.
Excluding Naruto ones, because those are too easy.
Yeah.
Do we have an answer there, Ghost?
I'll go for what is it, Van Helsing?
That is incorrect. Windwalker, do you have any guess at this?
I mean, only a guess on the show, and I'm gonna go with what is a certain magical index.
That is also incorrect. Mobinng.
I couldn't tell you. Maybe Demon Slayer?
Not Demon Slayer. Sarnot?
But I can still go even though I already gave Ghost the answer.
Oh, yeah, because that was Ghost's answer. That wasn't yours.
You could have been lying to him.
That is the flaw of phone a friend.
Especially for the friends that you're in the same contract with.
I mean, you could have just hung up on me.
Like Mobinng did.
Dragon Ball?
It's not from Dragon Ball. This is the Alpha Stigma from The Legend of Legendary Heroes. 3 different people have it, but mainly Reiner.
These are anime none of us have probably ever even been aware
I'm
of.
slightly intrigued by this one.
Yeah, it does look interesting. See, that's how you find new animes. You look up weird anime eyes, and you find the one with the best.
I don't think that's a good system.
I don't think so either. Because you can end up with some really weird anime that way.
Windwalker!
Let's do Imposta for 300.
Imposter for stabbed in the back. Which of these real Skyrim NPCs cannot help cause a distraction for you in the quest Diplomatic Immunity in the Thalmor Embassy? You have played Skyrim, yes?
Yeah, but not anything involving infiltrating the Thalmor Embassy.
It's in the main quest.
Yeah, I haven't finished the main quest.
It's okay,
I
that
got
makes
to the
2
point
of
where
us.
dragons started flying around and stopped.
If you keep going on the main quest, there's a story.
What?
This is annoying because I actually know this one. I think I do anyway.
That's
I don't know,
good.
let's go with B, the High Queen of Skyrim.
The High Queen of Skyrim will help you out. If
Didn't even
you-
know there was a High Queen of Skyrim.
She's in solitude, man.
Yeah, I'm better than ever went there.
The whole quest revolves around what's his butt killing her husband.
Bless you.
But she will
Yeah, I
totally help you out if you do her quest line that gets you a Jarldom.
I think only one of my characters ever met her husband in solitude.
Oh, he's dead, so you can't meet him.
No. I meant the
Mobinng.
imposter then. Whatever.
I'll go with the Thalmor Justicar.
The Thalmor Justicar will totally help you out if you help him recover a Dwemer artifact.
Not much of a Justicar.
Sarna!
A.
It is A. Despite being the bard at the party, Lydia cannot help you cause distraction, even if you do her.
Oh, man.
I watched a video on that a long time ago. It just went into detail about whoever a bunch of people that you could do the thing with.
Mobinng, it is your turn to ask a question. Well, pick a question, I should say.
Let's go. You added a question from that for 200.
You added a question from that for Huck Finn. Which public enemy ranking is Moonface?
Excuse me?
Which public enemy ranking is Moonface? You know,
First of all, what is Moonface from?
Shot to the moon, right?
it's, this is the, you added a question from that. I'm not going to say what it's from. You know.
It's like a silent film.
You can, of course, phone a friend.
Sure, why not? Ghost Rider?
Hey, bud. Yo, I'm out here enjoying a fire. What's going on?
Hey, ranking of Moonface. Any idea?
Are you? The only thing I could think of for like Moonface is an old silent film from like the 1900s.
Okay.
You want me to rank him?
Yep.
Oh, this is the public enemy ranking specifically.
Gosh. I would say like 5. I don't know the question you're asking.
Sure. We'll put him at the 5th ranking.
Public enemy number 5, huh?
Yep.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Sarnon, do you have an answer for me here?
The one and only Meatball Man! I want to go public enemy number 2.
That is incorrect as well.
Meatball Man!
Ghost, it is your turn for redemption.
Can I phone a friend?
Certainly!
I'd like to phone Mobinng.
Why? I don't know if he's taking calls today.
I mean, he kind of answered one of my phone calls. He hung up on me.
I mean, you can always try.
I'll try.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I know we just talked about this. What are your thoughts on the Moon Man conspiracy theory and his ranking, I guess?
You got that question too, huh? I don't know. Maybe it's all a conspiracy. I would say maybe he's ranked 13.
Okay. All right. I'll put that one down. Yeah. Thank you.
Is that your answer?
No, that's not my answer.
All right.
I would say Public Enemy number 5.
That is still incorrect. Windwalker.
So I've been bit in the butt by this before.
All right.
So I'm just gonna go with my backup answer instead of my primary.
Oh, don't do that.
What?
Public enemy number 1.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
What was your backup?
Yeah.
Curiosity?
Public enemy number 42.
That is also Moonface Martin in Anything Goes. Moonface Martin is public enemy number 13.
God dang it!
God
damn it!
In a distant fairy land, there was a man called far and wide.
God dang it!
Public enemy number 1 is Snake Eyes Johnson from the other 11. No.
As soon as I know what this is,
This is the question added for Sarnon to get.
What the fuck?
It's been a long time since I was in Anything Goes.
That's true.
That makes me so mad.
Look, when you said 13, I
that's
was
hilarious.
just thrilled. And that just made it better.
I will be paid, sacrifices made.
What was that? How did you say?
Meatball Man.
That is fantastic.
Yes, that was helpful.
Can somebody clip that?
Oh man.
Sarnon, it is your turn to select a question.
Anything goes for Ultra Ball.
Anything goes for an Ultra Ball. In the entire Elder Scrolls series, that's Arena, Daggerheart, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim with DLCs, does not include online or mobile/card/board games. How many Elder Scrolls can be found in-game?
Elder Scrolls in-game. Unfortunately, I've only played Skyrim.
Oh.
Well, just
I
extrapolate
want
from
to say
Skyrim to
7?
Alright, that is incorrect.
Damn.
Ghost. Please stop hyperventilating and get an answer.
You know, I think I have a friend that's in a very similar boat right now.
I'm not sure we have time for fun.
Okay,
But you are welcome
all
to
right.
discuss amongst yourselves. I
I
will just remind everyone that Ghost is potentially in second. Ghost
let's
is
see.
Ghost is
So,
in second.
I'm going to say 5.
That is an answer. It is not a correct answer, but it is an answer.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
Great! Windwalker. You've played these games, just count them.
I have. I'm going to guess 35.
Oh, that is very incorrect. This brings us over to Last Chance Mobinng.
10. 10 Elder Scrolls.
There are 4. 1 in Oblivion Thieves Guild's quest line, 1 in Skyrim's main quest line, and 2 in the Dawnguard DLC.
I knew there were 3 in Skyrim, but I didn't know about the 1 in Oblivion.
Yeah.
Again, haven't played it.
All right. It
Oblivion,
is.
you could actually go into the archive.
Yeah, you could only get 1 though. The rest weren't.
Oh.
The rest
Yeah, I was
weren't
going with
available.
7 for each of the 5 games.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. But Ghost, it is now your turn to select a question.
I'll go for Imposta for 100.
Imposta for a crewmate. Which of these portraits is not of a president? Couldn't be simpler. We're walking around with these every day.
Do we walk around with these every day?
Well, the sane of us do.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, maybe not a 50.
I'll go for Grant.
The 50 Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Windwalker, what is your incorrect
It
answer?
was Jefferson, wasn't it? Motherfucking Jefferson.
Is the opinion of
You mean like Thomas
people.
Jefferson, the second president?
Oh my gosh.
What was that, Windwalker?
$2 bill. I have no idea who that hoser is.
That is Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking
definitely
god.
can't recognize him.
It's a younger photo of him.
Okay.
Mobinng!
Okay, so it's obviously not Andrew Jackson, so the $10 bill, whoever that is.
That is Alexander Hamilton. He was never a president, just a founding father, secretary of the Treasury, and a Broadway play. Don't even think he tried to run for president. You're slowly ticking up the points there, Mobinng.
Finally.
Yeah.
I stagnated after the first double.
Yeah.
And it is now Windwalker's turn to select a question.
You know what? I had decent luck in religion and politics. What's the big golden shieldy thing?
Religion and politics for the Aldemari Dominion.
Yeah.
Would the majority of Americans think the 61st Amendment to the Indian Constitution was a good thing? For your convenience, I provided the Hindi translation of before text and after text.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
You really are that big of an ass. Okay.
Especially because the Constitution is written in English. They don't. So.
Well, they've got like 16 official languages, so it's written in a lot of languages.
And then translated, which is what we've done here.
I hate it here.
61st Amendment. I would say yes. I think it's a. They would think it. Americans would think it's a good thing.
Yeah. They would. It just changes the voting age from 21 to 18, like the U.S.'s own 26th Amendment.
I'm not sure how I feel about those points. I'm going to take them. But I'm not sure how I feel about them.
Excellent! Mobinng!
I'm also not sure what I feel about having 18-year-olds be allowed to vote.
You know what? The older I get,
Let's go.
All
only
you
bad
kids voting
answers.
for the wrong people.
what was that, Mobinng?
Only bad answers.
Only bad answers. Let's hope this one links. Name something hard to do with your eyes open.
Wait a second.
So So
Blink.
you did already say my husband is the wrong answer, right?
That is a different question. That is, name someone difficult to have sex with your eyes open.
That's this question, isn't it?
That's a different question. I think the original question was, I could never have sex with someone who looks like.
Ah, okay.
Yes. But yes, this is not... I have not given away the answer to this question.
I could never make love with someone that looked like my who.
My lovely husband. Steve, there's only one. There's nobody better than my husband.
Yeah, we are.
No, thank you.
Yeah, see, we understand that part. The confusion we have in this, why the hell that's your answer.
And if
Blink.
you think that is incorrect, but a good wrong answer. Sarnon.
Sleep.
That is a actual answer on the board. We're looking for bad answers only to this question. Ghost.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Yes, what's your answer?
I don't have one yet. Just give me a second.
All right, it's been a second. What's your answer?
Drink water.
That is incorrect. Windwalker, do you have an answer to this?
Watch TV.
Pretty close. The answer is read.
Name something that's hard to do with your eyes open.
Read.
Name something that's hard to do with your eyes open. This boy in college. He enrolled in that now. He leaned into the mic and said, read, Steve. Okay?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, scoreboard change. It is Sarnon's turn.
There are only bad answers.
Only bad answers it is. Tell me a traffic sign that best describes your love life.
Bumpy road ahead.
That would be a very good answer, but it is unfortunately a good answer. Ghost. Reminder, we're looking for
Highway
bad
divides.
I mean, that is an answer. It is still better than the answer we are looking for.
Oh boy.
Windwalker.
Oh, I mean, if that one's still better than mine, is totally not in there. Let me look. Speed limit 25.
That is incorrect as well. Still better.
Oh, I
Mobinng.
think I know what this is.
Slippery when wet.
Close, but incorrect. Sarnon, what is your not for points guess here?
Children crossing.
No. The correct answer is do not pass go.
Tell me a traffic sign that best describes your love life.
Do not pass go.
Ooh, no it ain't. Hey, unless you're driving that little car on the Monopoly board, that ain't no damn traffic sign. Them is instructions.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Which is not a street
Not a
sign.
highway sign.
This brings us to Ghost to select the answer or the next question.
I would like to select the answer, please.
I'm afraid the answer is unselectable. What's your question?
Gosh, there's so many choices still. Anything goes for 100.
Anything goes for a Pokeball. In Skyrim, you deliver the Greybeards a bag of supplies. What do they do with them?
I never got this far in the main quest line.
It's like the second quest in the main quest line.
From the
You don't even know how to
top,
shout.
yeah.
I
It's
never
also not
play
in
as a
the main
Dragonborn.
quest, it's a side quest.
It's a side quest?
Yes.
Even worse.
It's tangential to the quest.
You have to deliver a bag of food supplies up to them.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they eat the food supplies, question mark, or they just stay in the chest.
Which one of these are you going with for your answer?
They disappear from the chest when you put them in there.
I'm afraid that is incorrect.
Okay.
Windwalker.
They just leave them there. They subsist off nothing.
That is correct. They do jack all. The supplies stay in the chest indefinitely.
God damn it.
Damn, but there's then the glitches.
All right, let's see. What was that one?
That was
100.
100. This brings us to Windwalker to select a question.
You added a question from that for 300?
All right, that is the Little Red Book. What are the 4 classifications of biochromatic entities?
4 classifications of biochromatic entities.
Yes.
Are these people holding breaths or animated with breaths?
Animated with.
Oh, gosh. There's... Oh my gosh. I don't think I actually know all 4 of them. But there's the undead soldiers. There's a temporary enchantment. There's a permanent enchantment. And then there's the guys the gods, who only have 1 breath, but it's worth 1,000,000. That's what I'm going with.
Not exactly correct. Mobinng, would you like to answer?
This is from Warbreaker?
It might be.
Yep.
It might be. Okay, I haven't read it, so I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. Ultraviolet, violet, black, and white.
Oh, that is incorrect. Sarnon? Ghost?
Honestly, I want to say earth, wind, fire, water.
Wait, Jesse, is this the heightenings?
No.
Okay.
Ghost, last chance for an answer? Otherwise, we'll give it to you.
I mean, we got the classic diamond here, so the answer's pretty easy.
Very good.
Health hazard, fire hazard, reactivity, and of course, specific hazard?
I see. In Warbreaker, the 4 classifications are sentient deceased corpse, which are the recurrent, non-sentient corpse, which is the lifeless, non-sentient object, which is the regular one, and sentient object, which is basically just nightblood. So we're gonna
3 out of 4 of those.
Yeah, we're gonna give that one to Mobinng, just because he doesn't need the points. But hey, life isn't fair. Important lesson to teach your kids, everyone.
Life isn't fair. Get ready to get screwed now.
So, charge him right. Mobinng.
Let's finish off Anything Goes.
All right, anything goes for a great ball. What is the only hostile mob an iron golem will not attack?
Will not attack?
That is correct.
They will not attack the phantoms.
That is incorrect.
Devours to work there.
Sarnon.
Let's see, hostile mobs.
Just select from all the things that it's not, and then you know the answer.
It's that simple.
Yeah. Like, they won't attack sheep, but then that's not a hostile mob. So.
Let's say a ghast.
No, they will attack ghasts. Ghost.
Creepers?
They will not attack creepers. And vice versa.
That makes sense, actually.
It does.
Yep.
So that means 200 points to Ghost Rider. He's catching up.
Actually,
No,
now that I
not.
stopped and thought about it, I did get every single one of those. Just not their name.
Yes. You didn't quite get the permanent enchantment one, because it's not the permanence that's the important part on Nightblood.
It's the sentience, sure. Yeah.
And I believe this is Sarnon's question now?
That answers.
Oh, what? Okay, bad answers. Reminder that we're looking for bad answers. Name a state with the letter Y in it.
Wyoming.
Oh, and I will... Okay, Wyoming. There are two possible answers for this question, and Wyoming is not one of them, if I recall.
Damn
Because
it.
Wyoming actually does have a Y in it.
Wyoming.
Wyoming. Oh. Wyoming. I'm looking at that W going, what's wrong with you? Wyoming.
Being the Yoming part of Wyoming.
Yeah.
So, Ghost.
What is North Carolina?
That is incorrect. Windwalker.
I'm debating whether I should go to cities or not. But I think I'm going to just try Hawaii.
Good answer. Incorrect. Mobinng.
Yellowstone.
That is incorrect.
Give me a U.S. state with the letter Y in it.
Washington. Washington State.
Okay.
Oh. Now it just hit me.
The first answer is Washington. And the second answer is Louisiana.
Harvey, we're going to go with Louisiana.
Oh, I see. Louisiana. Yeah. Yana.
Okay.
I'll remember that for next time.
You go one way, I think you go in the other.
This brings us to Ghost Reader.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. That's a shame.
You're only in third. It's not like you're Mobbing.
Oh no.
Lots of bad answers only remain.
If I do Anime Eyes, I'm just going to have to phone a friend. I guess we're doing religion and politics for 300.
All right, religion and politics for the Stormcloaks. What is What is anti-disestablishmentarianism? It's a simple question.
Is it?
And I've heard the answer. I know I've heard this answer before.
Me too.
I know
What the fuck?
No, what is anti-disestablishmentarianism? Just, sound it out. It's right there in the name.
Yeah. You know those people you graduated high school with that can't really read too well?
I guess.
Anyways. Were you established an establishment?
I'm afraid not. That'd be establishmentarianism.
Whoop-de-dip.
Actually, I think it's just establishment. Or just establishing. Windwalker, you can take a stab at this one now.
It is me up next?
It is.
Okay, it is the rebuttal to the belief that everything should be diverse and unorganized religious groupings, and it promotes the idea that it should actually be one central church.
That is
under the control of the government.
medium close.
Like I said, I know I've heard this before.
I know.
just can't
Let me
remember
check
what.
my definition here. See if that
Oh yeah, it's a real thing. That's
It's
the
a real
scary
thing.
part.
Yeah, this is a real world.
What the
That's why
fuck?
it's in the religion and politics round, not the fiction round. Yes, we're going to
I honestly, yeah,
It is-
I think we learned this in government.
the opposition to disestablishmentarian position. It is the position that advocates that a state church, the established church, should continue to receive government patronage rather than be disestablished. But it is not the
What?
argument that we should establish more.
Especially relevant to the Church of England.
especially relevant to the Church of England, which we had a question
Yeah.
about just earlier. Remember her?
Cool, man. Yeah, can we get away from these slides? They're making me like have a little bit of PTSD.
All right, that puts Windwalker in a commanding lead.
Why didn't I go with more of these religion and politics ones? I actually know this crap.
I don't know, but it is your turn to select questions. So,
And they're all done.
one would you like to select?
Which leaves me with a choice between Anime Eyes or Bad Answers. I'm going to go with Anime Eyes for 400.
Anime Eyes for an Eternal Mangequo. Whose eyes are these, and what is it from?
Oh.
And it sounds like
Oh.
Mobinng knows the answer.
I have no idea. So let's say the fan remake of Fairy Tale, and they're Grey's eyes.
That is incorrect, but a very good answer. Mobinng.
Are these Gojo's eyes? Something Genshin?
These are Gojo's eyes from Juju Kensen.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen, also known as JJK to its viewers.
Even I knew that one. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
See, that's what I thought
I
you
was
guys
going
would
to have
say
to phone a
about
friend.
all of these.
Haven't even heard of it.
That's a pretty good show. This brings us to Mobinng.
Might as well finish off the anime eyes.
Oh, that's an interesting position. Whose eyes is this, and what is it from?
Oh, God. Dang you. I assume the anime has something time, something. But we'll go Unbreakable Machine Doll.
That is incorrect, and the assumption is also very bad. Sarnon!
Okay.
Skip pop up, you see it? Skip pop up, it.
And
Going
your
with
answer
Skippity
is?
Toilet.
No, that's not my answer. Is there a name with Wonderland in it?
No.
Shit.
Can I phone a friend?
Absolutely!
Cool.
At $5.
So many.
$5 a minute or $5 a second.
Anyways, this is going on my credit card. I'm going to dial Mobinng.
Again? Wow.
I'm shocked, yeah.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? Hey, I'm calling you because there's this like weird picture that's on my phone.
Weird picture, okay.
Yeah, and a guy has a small gun to my head.
Okay.
You already
So,
had the gun to the head question.
Just a howitzer.
I said small gun.
Oh,
I said
God.
small gun. Okay. The dude has
Small
like
gun.
a yellow eye with a clock in it, and they're like Roman numerals.
Okay.
And it's an anime. I know you watch a lot of those animes.
Okay.
Does that sound like anything you've ever watched?
Can I phone a friend?
Absolutely! $10 for you.
Okay. We'll charge it to Ghost's credit card.
Perfect.
Windwalker.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone here with Ghost. He said he's got a weird picture on his phone. It's got golden eyes and a clock in the eye.
That's super simple. Those are Alex's eyes from the remake in anime version of The Clockwork Orange.
Oh, okay. Clockwork Orange there, Ghost.
Okay, I think I heard you correctly over my satellite phone. I'll go for annoying orange.
That is incorrect. Windwalker.
I used my good one. I have. Let's go with George's Eyes from the same movie, an anime remake of The Clockwork Orange.
That is incorrect. These are Kurumi Toxike's eyes from Data Live,
Yeah, I was going to get that.
which is one of those weird
First
animes
you didn't
you'll
pop up
find
up
if you
against
just-
it.
Which is one of those
Definitely.
weird animes you'll find if you filter by cool eyes.
Okay.
This brings us to Sarnon to pick bad
Bad
answers
answers.
only.
I'm surprised there wasn't anything from the Everyone Dies anime.
Which one is
Oh God.
I forget, but it's got like the highest body count of any anime.
that? Titan? Attack on Titan?
No, it's like. I'll find it, but
Sarnon, name something
Penis.
specific of Leonardo DiCaprio's that you would like to hold. Bad answers only.
Penis.
That is a good answer, and incorrect. Ghost.
Damn it.
What is the Titanic?
Close, but incorrect. Windwalker.
what is Leonardo DiCaprio's fake hair? Toupee.
Toupee?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Mobinng.
His hand?
The correct answer is the Mona Lisa.
Ask 100 women, name something specific of Leonardo DiCaprio's you'd like to hold.
The Mona Lisa is painting.
That's good. That's good. That's a good one. You gotta go big, Steve. You gotta go big, Steve. It's up there.
I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. If that's up there, I'm going home. Show's over, folks.
That's gotta be up there. Come on. We
you
got
get
this.
your
We got
hands on that. Leonardo
Let's go, let's
DiCaprio painting.
Did you say Leonardo DiCaprio?
Hey, you can't talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't talk.
Oh, of course.
What?
A painting
Yeah,
done
of course
by
it is.
Leonardo
Yeah.
da Vinci.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh God.
Ghost, it is your turn to select the bad answers only.
I'll go for Imposter for 300.
Excellent, bad answers only. Name a kind of suit that is not appropriate for the office.
Spades.
That is incorrect. Good answer, though. Windwalker.
A tuxedo.
That is incorrect.
Thinking like birthday, but that's too good.
Mobinng.
We'll go with the birthday.
Sadly incorrect.
Okay.
Sarnon.
Man.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is chicken noodle.
Name a kind of suit that's not appropriate for the office.
Chicken noodle. Suit.
You don't wear no damn chicken noodle suit in here.
Because he thought he said soup.
Yes. Not sure what makes chicken noodle inappropriate, but here we are. Windwalker. Your
I
choice
guess we're
for-
going with a bad answer.
Excellent. Name something a man might be willing to go to prison to get away from.
Okay.
Bad answers only.
Bad answers only, yeah. Well, see, I'm not sure if it'd be considered a good answer or a bad answer, but let's just get it out of the way. His wife.
That is a good answer and incorrect. Mobinng.
Name something a man might be willing to go to prison to get away from. I'm thinking out loud, okay?
You can still phone a friend.
So while you're thinking, the anime I was thinking of was Akame ga Kill.
Yes.
Got a fairly high body count in it.
Let's go with he's willing to get away from food.
Oh, wow, that is incorrect. Sarnon?
Mother.
That is incorrect. Ghost.
Damn it!
Taxes.
The correct answer is...
Jeff, name some man might be willing to go to prison and get away from.
Police.
Wait.
Oh.
That's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
The Popo.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The police, you know. Mobinng. It is your turn to select a bad answer. Only. Well, Santa delivers a present. What are the elves doing back at the shop?
Drinking?
Unfortunately, that's a good answer, and this is bad answers only. Sarnon.
Maybe fucking.
Also a good answer. Where do you think baby elves come from? Ghost.
Can I phone a friend?
Sure.
I'm not going to phone a friend.
Excellent.
So, I'm just going to say drinking.
We've already had drinking, and that is a good answer and incorrect. I mean, there we go. Windwalker.
Sitting on a shelf?
That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for is feeding the reindeer.
I have no vested interest in this game to who wins or loses. But if you would please just give me one of them answers so I can hear what Kano's next answer gonna be. I just want to get to Kano. Please pull this out some kind of way, lady, so I can hear what his next answer gonna be. Come on, Kano. Here we go. This is a setup. Come on, Kano.
Set up.
Come on, let's go. Don't worry about it.
Set up.
Yeah. I'm ready, Kano.
Okay.
Come on, I'm finna lay in the flow holler. Come on, Kano, don't let me down. Come on, Kano. While Santa delivers presents and gets the glory, what are the elves doing back at the shop?
Feeding the reindeers.
If Santa is in the sleigh.
Other reindeers?
What other reindeer?
The ones who not flying, the ones who can't fly, the babies,
the ones that can't fly.
Yeah, the trainers.
No, do you understand what it is? It's Donna, Bliss, and Common Cupid. This it. They ain't no animal flying ass reindeer.
Somebody got to be training. You don't have no trainers? No little reindeers, you know. The little ones, Steve.
Kano, listen to me. Listen to me, Kano. You got any kids, Kano?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do they think it's some other reindeer somewhere?
Probably.
Okay.
Because there was Santa.
Mm-hmm. Sarnon.
It's for 400.
I'm afraid that's not on the board, but we can get you a bad answer. Name an animal with 4 letters in its name. 2 answers available.
God dang it. What was this answer?
What was that now?
You've shown me this clip before.
Excellent.
Don't remember.
An animal with 4
Fortunately,
letters in its name.
Sarnon is answering this first.
I know.
And you're answering it last.
Jackass!
Is an excellent but incorrect answer. Ghost Rider.
Damn.
Dog.
Has 3 letters in its name. It is a good answer and the top answer to the question on the board. Windwalker.
Is an animal with 4 letters in its name. A guinea pig?
Good answer, but incorrect. Mobinng, you've had all this time to think about it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with giraffe.
Good answer, incorrect. First wrong answer is a frog. And the second wrong answer, alligator.
Ah, that's what it was, yeah.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Frog.
Turn around. You may never be up here again. Let's take a look. I don't believe it. Name an animal with 3 letters in its name. You said frog. Our survey said 0. 2 people would have to say that. I got good news and bad news.
Give me the bad news first.
The bad news is you need 172 points to win the money. Oh. The good news is you're the man to do it. I'm going to ask you the same questions I asked the other Bob. You cannot, and you do not want to duplicate his answers. If you do, you hear this. What noise do we hear? Thank you. I will then say try again. You'll give me another answer, all right? Remind everyone, to Bob's shame, the answers he gave us, and give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
Something...
I can't stand
Any man that says alligator, you've got to go. Name an animal with 3 letters in its name. You said alligator. Our survey said you don't use narcotics, do you, Bob?
No, but I will.
I thought frog was bad. I thought frog was a disastrous answer until you came up with alligator. It was a real tough one, you know. Dog was the #1 answer. Dog.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Well, 3 letters in its name. Dog.
Oh, Jesus.
D-O-G.
3 of the same letters, you said.
No, I said with 3 letters, right?
Ghost, it is your turn to pick a bad answers only. Why, yes, I can. Fill in this blank. Swiss blank. Swiss sigh of resentment, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Wine.
Swiss wine. Good. Incorrect, though. Windwalker.
My brain is trying to get all the good answers.
That is the danger of these questions.
Swiss Miss.
That is incorrect. Mobinng.
Swiss cheese.
Incorrect. Sarnon.
Swiss dildo.
The answer is
Swiss blank.
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Oh, God damn it! You bitch.
Windwalker, it is your turn to select a bad answer.
Bad answer.
Give me something a waitress might put in a rude customer's food.
Oh,
And this is a bad answer.
Bad answers
So
only.
let's go with her phone number.
That is a good bad answer, but incorrect. Mobinng.
His penis!
What?
Sorry, is that your answer?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that is incorrect. That is something, that's a good answer for the question. Sarnon.
Seaman.
Incorrect. Ghost.
Bacon.
Correct answer is money.
Give me something a waitress might put in the rude customer's food.
Money.
Good answer, DJ.
She might throw coins in there or something, you know?
Good answer, DJ.
I believe, folks, you now understand the utter shock. And he got the number one answer. We're back to what he does now, folks. He gives you answers that make you scratch your head. I don't like you. I'm gonna put some money. I wish the hell I would.
Okay. Yep, that's a bad answer.
Mobinng, bad answers only.
Yep.
How's this one look for you? Name a place where it is not acceptable for a man to wear shorts.
I'll go with my previous answer.
Your previous answer was penis.
To the last one. Yeah.
That is incorrect. Sarnon.
Cross-dressing.
Good, bad answer. Incorrect. Ghost.
The beach.
Good, bad answer, but incorrect. Windwalker.
In bed?
The correct answer is bathroom of the gym.
Name a place where it's not acceptable for a man to wear shorts. You said. That's what you said.
Okay. Yep.
Sarnon, it's up to you to select the bad answers only.
Yeah, I'll take a bad answer for 500.
Excellent! Unfortunately, these are for multipliers. Name an animal whose legs feature on a restaurant menu. And I will warn you, this one is impossible to get.
Why put it on then?
Wait.
Human.
Good answer. Incorrect. Ghost.
You said this is impossible to get?
Pretty much.
Unlike the other ones?
Well, you know, that's... I will remind you, Windwalker has gotten one of these.
Somehow.
Windwalker.
I think I saw this one.
Would you like to give Mobinng a shot at it then?
Yeah, I'll give him a shot, yeah.
All right, Mobinng.
Windwalker, you should take it because I also saw the slide.
I think we have a tie.
Cupine?
Yes. Cupine. You know, porcupine.
So I get a multiplier for speed reading.
Mm-hmm.
And paying attention.
I'm going to pass.
All right, we'll come back to you then. Windwalker.
I won.
Close, but incorrect. Mobinng.
Table.
Pretty good, but incorrect. Ghost, we're back to you.
What happened?
Oh, we're back to you.
Oh, the Wi-Fi cut out there for a second. Yeah, I'm going to have to say China.
That is incorrect. Well, pretty close, though. The correct answer is...
Name an animal whose legs are featured on a restaurant menu.
I'm going to go with Panda. Panda Express. Panda. Chinese food. Panda. Bamboo. All of that's on the menu. Panda.
Panda.
Oh.
Because Panda Express, you know, the legs are on the menu.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Ghost, it is your turn to select the wrong answers only. Oh, hey, look, there's one.
Man, I thought we were going to play D&D tonight.
Name a number that most men exaggerate. There are two potential answers.
Oh, boy.
Panda.
Here at the City Nature Preserve, we're all about protecting these pandas.
There's only one. There's only one panda.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Windwalker.
The number men most exaggerate.
A number most men exaggerate.
Yeah. Sheesh. Car accident count?
I mean, I hope they're exaggerating. But, no. Mobinng.
Is this the one where the lady goes, his penis?
Unfortunately not. That would be a good answer. Sarnon, last chance, 2 answers.
Honestly, Mobinng did the one I was going to do, but I need to use something else. IQ.
What was that now?
IQ.
IQ. Good one. Something these contestants were lacking.
Top 7 answers on the board, ladies. Here we go. Name a number that most men exaggerate.
100.
100.
69?
The first one gives the answer 100. And the second incorrect answer is 69.
Of course, 69 is one of them. God damn it!
And that brings us to the end of the quiz. Just have to total up these scores really fast.
Windwalker won.
Yes.
We don't know that
Windwalker
yet.
won with a total of 2,500 points, followed by Sarnon at 1,800, and then Ghost at 1,400 points, and Mobinng at 1,030 points.
Hey, J.A., can I have, like, another, I don't know, 30 points?
Absolutely.
Awesome!
So
Hey,
that,
Jay.
Yes, Ghost?
Can you give Mobinng 9 points?
Absolutely.
God damn it! No! My ding ding dong.
Windwalker with 2,500, Sarnon with 1,800, Ghost Rider with 1,400, and Mobinng with 1,069.
Which,
nice.
This is a good spot to leave Mobinng, but I'm kind of wondering if you could actually subtract 47 points or 27 points from his.
No.
27. Let's see here. Oh,
No, actually, can I get 42 added to mine?
Sure, why not? Yeah, points are up in the air, right? 42.
Points don't matter. It's fine.
All right, so do you want me to do, like, payments on my phone calls for this?
Tell you what, we'll
invoice
you.
Okay,
You can pay in points.
Once we have calculated how much the combined scores, or combined calls.
Welcome to Taco Time!
You might hear a cat every once in a while.
Big, ow.
Oh my god.
We survived! That's awesome!
Okay, yeah. Bird.
I'm barely bigger than these snowflakes, just to let you know.
Bird, to the ground!